Hi everyone, welcome back. Lamisha here, of course, from LamishaSerf-Walls.com, bringing you another Mindset Monday tip for your week. Today's tip is all about tracking the good stuff. And what I mean by that is keeping an ongoing log of all the things that you're celebrating, times when things are working out for you, and the moments when it really feels like you're in that flow, right? You know what I'm talking about, those moments where everything is working out. Things feel like they're running smoothly. You feel amazing. Things feel easy. Abundance is flowing to you. Love is flowing to you. And everything feels just really, really good. Now, the truth of the matter is we don't always feel that way, right? And a lot of times when we find ourselves in that rabbit hole, in that mindset space where we feel like things aren't working out or we feel like everything is falling apart, it can be really hard to remember the moments when it is working out or the moments when it has worked out for us. And so one of the things that I suggest for my clients and for you now is to keep a running log, whether it's a note section in your phone. I started off by keeping a journal specifically for this, where I would track all the good things that were happening. I even went so far at one point as to write a letter to myself, to my future self, from the place that I was, feeling really good, feeling high vibe, really just sharing all the things that I wanted that version of myself to remember. So you can do this one of two ways. You can keep a running log of all the good things that are happening to you. So whenever you have one of those magical manifestations or you have a miracle moment that you really want to anchor in the feeling of, you go to your tracker and write down what happened. Write down the magic, really everything that you need to know to capture the vibration and the flow and the sort of energy of that moment, so that when you feel like things are, a little bit stagnant or you're struggling with something, you can go back to that log and remind yourself of moments when it was working out. Because the only difference between a challenging moment and a moment of flow is really just a couple of your thoughts, right? It's just a shift in your focus. So if every time you are feeling lost or you're feeling a little bit stuck, you have this log to go back to that has all the information about when things are working out for you, you're not only going to tend to believe that yes, this can happen to you because it happened before, but you're going to remind yourself of that energy, the thought process, your mindset, where you were in that place when it was all working out so that you can get yourself back on track. When I wrote the letter to myself, it was early on in my business, and I wrote a letter when things were going really well. And I basically put it in an envelope, I put it on my desk, and I went back to that letter every time I was feeling doubtful or I felt like things were falling apart. I felt like there was stagnant energy in my vibration or in my client base or abundance was drying up. I went back to that letter, and every single time it raised my vibration. It helped me remember that, yes, things are working out. And it really gave me a couple of tips on what I needed to do to make sure that I was in that space. So if you want to include some practices that helped you get to that place, whether it's mindset, journaling, meditation, whatever it is that you need to remember, right, when you're in those moments, include that on your list as well. So the next time you get hit with a challenge, you can go back to that list and capture that energy. Remember that this stuff doesn't happen by chance. We are constantly working on our mindset, constantly manifesting our desires, and really in that place with every thought, every belief that we have. So the more that you can remember that, yes, you have the free will to be, have, and do whatever you choose, and it starts up here, and you can be in that place more often, the better off you're going to be, the better you're going to feel, and more you are going to manifest the things that you really desire. So if you haven't already started this log, grab a notebook, start writing down the moments that you have had things work out for you, and use it the next time you find yourself challenged. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this mindset hack for your week. Post your comments below. And of course, if you have questions about specific mindset challenges, beliefs that you need help getting through, questions that you have, feel free to include those in the comments section below, as I'm doing these videos all the time, and I would love to answer your specific questions. In the meantime, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.